You're blaming me.
What's baffling me is because I don't understand what's making you jealous.
You're 25. Why you got me on my shoulder? Why you put your leg near my leg?
Don't bring your sheep gist to me. And don't try to put me in trance, Ozee.
We all know after party is when the real deal happens. So grab your earpiece, let me take you through down all that happened after last night, Saturday night. Starting with Victoria and Ozee, it may seem as though we've graduated from just talking to touching beards and crossing of legs as well. So after the party, Ozee was asking Victoria what her ideal man is. Victoria seems to be joking as she kept on mentioning she likes her men older, 80, 90, 100, she was just going on and on. And Ozee now said, if you must want your men older, that means no need trying to look good because they don't even know what it means. Then the conversation moved to what Ozee was doing at Victoria's age. He told Victoria that at her age, he just left law school. And at that, Victoria said, that means I'm young and getting it, Why still touching Ozee like all over the place? And Ozee was not like, see, you don't shackle. And now you're now in your touchy mood and all that. Victoria still denying that she's not high, but then Ozee started asking her, why are you grabbing my legs? Why are you grabbing my chest? Why are you, crossing your legs over mine if not that you've taken more than you should? Anita went from promising Topher that she will keep him company so he could complete his big brother's punishment to giving Topher millions of kisses. At a time, they became the star of the moments that the housemates had to even start watching them. If not for Chizoba, who now threw a pillow at Anita saying, Anita, stop, you're not supposed to be doing this. And I'm like, Chizoba, who send you work? Femi tried to organize the housemates so they can have a truth or dare game, but then that didn't happen. And at this point, I started missing DJ Flo. Well, he also went to meet Zion and Chinwe, telling them that if Chinwe eventually comes in for this game, that it will convince the rest of the housemates to know that shit just got real, like to make them to take it more serious. That they know that Chinwe barely come out at things now. That's her coming out for this one will attract the rest of the housemates. But then Zion told him that Chinwe is not feeling fine. And I'm like, again? And Chinwe actually met doctor, telling doctor that she has been having cramps, but nothing is coming out. Hey, wahala dey. Make you no be say we go sing Duduke for this year's Big Brother. Since after the party, Nelly and SOOJ has been having this little problem going on that even Anita came to meet SOOJ, asking him to go talk to Nelly. Now, SOOJ making noodles in the kitchen and Ozee were in the kitchen, same as Onyeka. And Onyeka, trying to take one or two from the noodles he was preparing. And he was just like, let me just say, maybe SOOJ was actually drunk. Let's say he's high. Because tell me why Onyeka was taking some of your noodles and then you said, oh, Onyeka, you're even eating this food more than me. And Onyeka was still taking from your food. The next thing, this guy told Onyeka, you're now spanked Onyeka. I'm like, from where to where? Where did he move from noodles to spanking Onyeka? It was at this point that Ozee and Ozee now had a conversation. Ozee now told Ozee that there's something about Onyeka. That Onyeka could cause trouble and act innocent or pretend as if she didn't know what happened. That the other day, you knew that Sean and Wani was having issue, and Wani as well was even suspecting that you have a thing with Sean, only for you to carry your nyash to still go and meet Sean again. That now, another one is happening, and you're still carrying yourself. Later, you'll be saying, oh, I'm fighting unseen battles. People here are fighting me. But there is something you're doing, and you shouldn't even act like you don't know this thing you're doing. Ozee said it's true, that in fact, all these issues happening today, that if you dig deep, Onyeka might have a hand in one or two. I said, Onyeka don't suffer. After this, Wani, Handy, and Sean started having a problem, and Mickey then said, why is it that every Saturday night these three will try to have a problem, or something must actually happen that will make them to raise their voices? The housemates couldn't stop talking about last night's DJ, and they said that when she started dancing and turned her back, that Femi almost went cray cray. And at that, Sean was like, wow, he didn't even see when she turned. Is it that big? And they said, yes. Kelere was even like, wow, he needed to see it. Cassia said, well, she knew this DJ before now. That there was a time she granted an interview about having some body work. Nelly then called on SOOJ that they need to talk, and they both went into the HOH condo. On getting there, Nelly told SOOJ on how she felt neglected, that he abandoned her to go and start dancing with everything at the party. Nelly said, you're dancing with everybody. That did you know that Ozee and Ozee made a statement today that they said that since you and I became a thing, that I, Nelly, haven't been dancing like before. And the SOOJ now said, you know, one thing about you is that you never talk or communicate properly until I come to you. That he was even surprised to come to you after the party, only for you to start giving him attitude. Must it be that way? Why is it that your emotion is always until I come before you could pour out or say something? Okay, they're talking about the party, that I was with you all throughout the week. Even today, I was with you throughout the whole cleaning, everything. Then the little minutes I have to myself to socialize and do other stuff, you're saying I neglected you. That you're making it sound like I abandoned you to go and be having the best time of my life somewhere else. And mind you, that we came into this house differently. Immediately SOOJ said this. Nelly said, oh, you had to remind me we came differently. Like, you have to remind me we're on a separate journey, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry for bothering you. Tomorrow you can go your way, do your thing, have your way. If I ever interfere again, just know I'm not the one. And SOOJ now said, no, that's not what I mean. Allow me to learn now. Calm down. Your SOOJ was just trying to calm Nelly down. SOOJ also asked Nelly, who did I dance with that got you jealous? Nelly did not mention. Who was I with that made you angry? Nelly didn't say anything. What boundary have I crossed? Did I cross at the party? Nelly said nothing. And so she said, I think we need to, you need to start communicating more. Don't wait until I come before you start telling me, oh, I did this, I did that. But you should just know that in this house, you're the only one that has my heart. That even after everything, where am I now? Am I not with you, Nelly? Am I not here with you? Am I with someone else? Is it not you? That you second guessing yourself? That you shouldn't even feel like an option in this house? That once it comes to you and him, it is just you. But I'm sorry to say this, in all of these fights, I don't know why Nelly kept looking at the camera at intervals. Baby girl, if you want to give us show now. Not be waiting we subscribe for. Why are you looking at the camera? In fact, at a time, SOOJ had to tell her, look at me. Just look. Anyways, Victoria and Ozee had such a good time that Ozee even had to help Victoria massage and fix her legs because she complained about having pain on her foot. Ozee even had to call TJ to ask doctor, what do you think about this her leg? And I'm like, okay, as big brothers waiting again. I beg it shifts now you just see Victoria's leg. After the Wane Handishon wahala happened, and then Ozee, Femi, Ozee, the housemates were wondering if vodka is that strong to to make everybody acting up. Even Ozee was like, why is everybody acting emotional? Is it that we cannot handle Shayo again in this house? What's going on? And Nelly and Anita mentioned that for Wani and Handy to even go at each other like this, who gave them drink, that they are suspecting is them by the way twins that gave them drink. After all the fights happened, Victoria came to check up on her friend Cassia. And Cassia was like, are you sure you're actually coming to check up on me? That you're still up because of man. That you, Victoria, on a normal, you don't stay late up until this moment. So it's because of man now. And the both of them just started laughing. Meanwhile, there's a separate video for Ozee, Femi Wahala, and Wane Handishon Wahala. do well to watch that as well. Chizoba vomited, I guess, hangover. And in the process, Ben came to call Onyeka to come help her sister. But Onyeka was like, that one, now your burden. That Ben even had to report to Ozee, like, did you hear what Onyeka just said to me? In fact, according to Ben, he said that Onyeka started blaming him for Chizoba taking more than enough. That Onyeka said, probably you must have done something to my sister that made her to drink and over drink. Maybe she was trying to get something off her head. And Ben was like, why will you even say such a thing or blame me for an adult getting, that sometimes don't people just make up their mind that they want to shy you for the night? Well, Ozee later called Onyeka to advise her based on what Ben said. And Onyeka said that before coming into this house, that at the hotel, that she begged Chizoba that they will never get into a ship. That in fact, let her even tell you that all this ship existed now in the house, that they first moved to her. In fact, when she said that one, Ozee shouted, oh shit. Well, Onyeka said all those guys first made move at her, but because she does not want to be in any ship in the house, so she has kept to that, but only for Chizoba to come and fall in love, not just falling in love with this person that's on a normal, he can't even talk to me, he's here talking to me anyhow. She now went ahead to say that Ben is very childish, that if you see the way he escalated the whole thing, saying, oh, I should come and take care of my sister. Meanwhile, when Ben was narrating to Ozee, he said that he actually called Onyeka, that he has, cleaned up stuff, done the best he could, and just calling Onyeka to come at least check up on your sister. And Onyeka is there saying, is your burden? Are you not are you not the love of her life? You should handle that. I'm not coming, no. Well, Ozee advised Onyeka to focus more on the good side of her sister and not to always keep complaining. That in this house, he knows what his brother brings to the table, that his brother brings so much advantage that he wouldn't even want any wahala to happen. That, mind you, that Ozee is capable of bringing problem fights in this house, but that's why you see him, for any time he tries to arise, he will do his possible best to tame it down as it won't happen, so as it won't happen or escalate. And you should do that with Chizoba. And then there's nothing stops you from going to check up on your sister and care for her. Why this one was happening, me, I was just laughing, because this is not the same Onyeka that was advising Wani on the need for sisterhood and how you have to give handy grace today. Meanwhile, you don't go answer your own clarion call when they call you for your own sister matter. Those housemates though. After the advice, Onyeka and Ozee spent some time playing snooker before going to bed. The rest of the housemates tried as much as possible to do some of their punishments, as they are thinking that Big Brother might ask them to submit tomorrow. Thank you for listening. That's all that happened after Saturday night Gbedu. See you in my next video, and do have a lovely Sunday. Bye.